and welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin. If you are new here, welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to be in two palettes. One is the Juvia's Place Festival palette, and the other one is going to be from Profusion Festival palette. So also I'm going to be using a couple different, a couple new products today for just hydrating the skin and more for dry skin. Just because like in the last video or a couple of videos back, I had mentioned that my face has been really dry and, you know, just kind of like cracky looking, and I'm pretty sure it's either from two things. It's the weather change, or I've just been using too many drying products on my face, which is, I feel like that's the main one, because I do use a lot of mattifying products, very, you know, suffer oily skin. So I feel like right now I'm going more towards like combination skin, like oily and dry, but more so dry. So yeah, I'm gonna be using hydrating products today. So if you guys are excited for this video, stay tuned. All right, guys, so we're gonna start off by jumping into the Festival palette by Juvia's Place. And the shade that we're gonna be taking from this palette is gonna be like this pretty mustard shade here. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna damage this word, but it's spelled O-R-O, so I think it's like Oro. I'm not sure, but that's what we're going to be using for our crease shade, and we're going to be bringing that up to our brow bone. So I'm going to go ahead and start packing that on the brush, and the brush that I'm using is the EcoTools Defined Crease Brush. So I'm going to get that packed on that brush, and then we're going to go ahead and start blending this, like I said, in the crease all the way up to our brow bone. So now that I have that worked all the way up to my brow bone, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my other eye. So now that we are done with the eyeshadow from our crease all the way up to our brow bone, I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild concealer in the shade Fair Beige, and then I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease before we jump into that Profusion palette for the second yellow. Now that my crease is cut, I'm going to go in with my Profusion palette. This is the shade Sunnies, that bright yellow. That's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to go ahead and pack that on my lid with the Wet n Wild. I'm not sure the name of this brush, but this is a Wet n Wild brush. It's very thin, very flat. So I'm going to go ahead and start packing that right on the lid. So both eyes are done. Now I'm going to go in with, all right, so before I was really interrupted, now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. liquid liner. This is in the shade Jet Black, the one that I always use. And I'm going to go ahead and make my wing. And I'm probably going to do a very dramatic wing today, just because you guys know by now I am very extra. And yeah, that's just what I want to do. done, and now I'm gonna go in with my Soul 3D Mink lashes. These are the number 9s. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw those on off camera. Okay, so lashes are on. So now, oh my God, you guys. There's nothing like a fresh pair of lashes, like straight out the box, just, I love these lashes. Anyways, like I told you guys in the beginning of the video, I am gonna be trying some new hydrating products. So first, I wanna go ahead and start priming my skin. I'm gonna use 2 primers today. One is from the Maybelline Master Prime. This is a hydrating primer, and then I'm also gonna be using my Honey Dewy Up by NYX Professional. So I'm gonna go ahead. I say that a lot. I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to apply this on my face. So primer is on, so I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange to do my color correcting. I've had a few breakouts because I'm getting over that time of the month. So yeah. So now it's time for foundation. I'm gonna go in with one of the new products that I was telling you guys about. This is the Maybelline Fit Me and the Dewy and Smooth. So this is for more dry skin, more hydrating, and I got the shade 360 Mocha. I'm hoping that this is a close enough shade. And the other Maybelline Fit Me, the Matte and Poreless, which is for more oily skin. This is more drying. I was the shade 368. So hopefully the 360 is fairly close to the shade that I need. So I took a little bit of the foundation on the back of my hand here, and I'm gonna go in with my Eco Tools Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna dab that right in there and start to blend the foundation out. Okay, so this is pretty close to the shade. Maybe a little light, but it's a fairly close to the shade that I was in the Matte and Poreless. Guys, so the foundation is blended in. It feels really nice on my skin. It's very lightweight. The only difference that I noticed with the 2 shades is the new one I feel has more of an olive tone to it, but with my 368, the Matte and Poreless, I feel like it was more like warm tone, more reddish. But it's not bad at all. Like I said, it is very lightweight, but it feels nice. So now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline New York. This is the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I've heard really good things about this concealer, so I'm gonna go ahead and start winding it up whenever it wants to come out. Okay, so is it there yet or no? Okay, so now that I finally have some coming out, I'm gonna go ahead and highlight or conceal under my eyes. my concealer is blended out, I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I tried to get a shade as closest to a banana shade as possible. This is my first time trying this product out, so I'm hoping that it's not gonna be too light. But if it is, no worries, because I have a different powder that I can use for baking that I can just put right over the eye. So I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender and put some on there, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the baking process. That might be a little bit too light, but again, we can fix it. Okay, so that powder is a little bit too light, but once I contour and everything, it'll all fade in together. But if I do use this light banana shade again, I will probably mix it in with my Makeup Revolution, the Terracotta. But anyway, while that's setting, I'm going to go ahead and go back in with my Sunny's shade right here in the Profusion palette, and I'm gonna smoke out my lower lid. So I'm gonna take my angled shadow brush, and I'm gonna pack that on, and I'm just gonna go in right underneath and smoke out that lower lid. All right, so I know I look extremely different right now, but I wanted to smoke out my lower lid with that yellow, but it wasn't showing up as much as I wanted it to. So I went in with my Wet n Wild concealer, the same concealer that I used to cut my crease. I did it at the bottom, and I just packed that yellow on so it can show up a little bit more brighter and more vibrant. So that's why it looks this way. So this is the look that I was kind of going for. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go in with my mascara. This is the Maybelline New York Lash Sensational. And I'm gonna go in and dust my bottom lashes. All right, so bottom lashes are done. I'm gonna go in with my blush by NYX Professionals. This is the line Sweet Cheeks, and this is the shade Bang Bang. So this is what the shade looks like. I have not used this yet, but I'm really excited. I'm gonna go in with my Eco Tools brush. This is the full blush brush, and I'm just gonna kind of swirl that around in there. Ooh. That's pretty. Very pigmented too. Don't need much. Give that a good blend. All right. So now, you guys, I got a new Master Chrome by Maybelline New York. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. I love this highlight. It's beautiful. So this is the Master Chrome in the shade 100 Molten Gold. I'm telling you, if you have not gotten your hands on this highlighter, you're missing out. Like, you're missing out. Like, that's just it. So I'm gonna go in and do my highlight. right, guys, so last but not least, I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics lip gloss. This is in the shade Mocha Twist. It is very pretty. I'll do a swatch for you guys. It's very neutral, very pretty. So I'm gonna go in and do my lips. Ooh, that's so smooth. It's very pretty. Ooh, it smells good. Okay, so that's gonna be the lips for today. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my spray down. So this is the final look for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. All the products that I used for this video today will be linked down below in the description box. And if you all have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please leave them down below as well. You all can follow me at my social media. My Instagram is @RobinChisholm, is the same as my YouTube name. And if you want to follow me on Snapchat, it is Robin with the _Y. But yeah, I hope you guys like this look. I really like it. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe, staying indoors, and just taking care of yourselves. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Again, like this video, share this video. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me on another one. Bye, guys.